it can start that process back over for them. Even if their intention was not to get high,
Yeah.
it can still inadvertently, accidentally create that full-blown relapse in the individual for sure. When you have somebody that's in recovery, and we've seen this, and this is why you have that story, is somebody starts feeling like they want to use, but maybe, I'm not going to go back to heroin, fentanyl, cocaine, but
Hmm.
let me take some cold medicine. Oh, that made me feel kind of good. So they can kind of go under the radar as far as a full-blown relapse, or somebody who's struggling with addiction again, because it's so commonly acceptable. It's so understood that, oh, yes, you have a cold, take some cough medicine, totally okay. And so that is the slippery slope that I think anybody in recovery needs to be highly aware of, because it does create a high, which can in turn create the craving for more chemicals or drugs or alcohol that's going to create a similar high, if not more.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I would say also to anyone in recovery, if you're looking for a high, then you need to continue to get help. You need to talk to somebody. You need to, go to a meeting or, start having weekly therapy appointments. Maybe join a intensive outpatient program. There's, better things you can do and you're just, it's a common thing people say, you're just lying to yourself, right? If you think that this is less bad, it's still a relapse. If you have the intention there to get high, that's absolutely a relapse, no matter how you look at it. So, just yeah, an important point I would like to make.
Yeah, and I would say it can even be accidental, just like we see so many people come through the program. They were a stellar athlete, they had an injury or accident, they got prescribed medications, and all of a sudden now that becomes an addiction. So a lot of times people aren't searching to relapse. It can happen accidentally, but because of how it reacts to the mind and the brain, it can start that process back over for them. Even if their intention was not to get high,
Yeah.
it can still inadvertently, accidentally create that full blown relapse in the individual for sure.